Black Friday is here, and if you love synthesizers, then you know that it's the best time of the year to score deals on synth plugins. The best part is I've partnered with a couple of companies to give you guys exclusive discount codes you're not going to find anywhere else but in this video. So without further ado, let's jump into the best Black Friday synth plugin deals of the year. Let's start with our first exclusive discount from Cherry Audio on their Atomika bundle. Cherry Audio runs an awesome Black Friday deal on most of their products, but they know that my favorite of their products is Atomika, their recreation of the 1982 analog Soviet synthesizer, the Polivoks. So for everybody else who's not watching this video, Atomika is not on sale for Black Friday. But for you guys, if you go to the link in the description of this video, you will get 42% off the Atomika and FilterVerse bundle. So it's regularly $68, but for you guys, it's going to be only $39. Atomika is an awesome plugin recreation of the Polivoks, and my favorite feature that it has is polyphony, because you can actually take that famous Polivoks sound that no other synthesizer has, but play chords with it. It sounds super cool. It has interesting filter options like filter starve that I haven't seen on any other plugin. And here's a little A-B comparison between the Polivoks and Atomika. I'm not going to tell you which is which though, so you can decide how close Atomika sounds to a real Polivoks. The deal also comes with FilterVerse, which is just the filter section of the Polivoks, and then you can use it on whatever audio you'd like. So thank you to Cherry Audio for giving fans of Vulture culture such a cool exclusive discount. For Black Friday, they also have a bunch of other deals, like for instance, you can get Elka X, their Synth X recreation. It's usually $59, it's on sale for $33. Memory Mode is usually $49. It's going to be on sale for $29. Mercury 6, their Jupiter 6 recreation, is usually $59. It's on sale for $29. And Yellow Jacket, which I just checked out, which is a super cool EDP Wasp emulation, is usually $49, and you can get it on sale for $39. So before you get the exclusive Atomika bundle, make sure to check out the other plugins that they have on sale on their website. Next up, we have an exclusive deal from TAL Software on their brand new plugin, TAL-EQ. TAL-EQ is a lot like FabFilter's Pro Q4 in that it is an all-in-one awesome EQ plugin, but it has several advantages over FabFilter. The biggest one being it only costs $69 instead of $200. And it's always zero latency, just like on an analog mixing desk, whereas different modes on Pro Q4 can actually introduce latency. There's zero aliasing and zero oversampling in TAL-EQ, and it can do dynamic processing, so you can use it as a multiband compressor or dynamic EQ. And TAL's been generous enough to give you guys an exclusive discount code for an additional 10% off their already good Black Friday deal. And that code is all caps, no spaces, vultureculture_BF_2025. I'll put that in the description as well in case you want to copy and paste it. This deal is only valid from November 24th through December 4th, 2025. But if you want a one-stop shop to polishing up your synth jam mixes, this is the perfect plugin for you. TAL's a small company, so they only do about a 15 to 20% Black Friday sale. So while you're adding that additional 10% viewer perk for watching this video on TAL-EQ, I would check out TAL-U-NO-LX, their Jupiter 8 emulation, or TAL-FA, their Alpha Juno 2 emulation. I really like TAL Sampler. I actually use it all the time when I want to get that vintage digital sampler grit into my tracks. And here's a demo between my vintage Juno-6 and TAL-U-NO-LX, their recreation of that synthesizer. And again, I'm not going to tell you which is which. You could just use your ears to decide. And in my opinion, when I was comparing TAL-FA to my Alpha Juno, I've never heard a plugin before sound so accurate that I thought I could sell the vintage hardware because it's perfectly recreated in software. Next up, my friends over at Polyverse Music, the creators of FilterVerse, are having an awesome Black Friday sale. From now until December 4th, you can get up to 55% off their products. Their complete bundle, which is everything they make, is usually $694, but right now you can get it for $299. And FilterVerse, my favorite plugin that they create, is $99 instead of $149 regularly. And the same goes for Manipulator. It's usually $149 and now it's $99. It's their extreme vocal transformer vocoder plugin, does so much more. FilterVerse is an incredible plugin. I use it in all of my productions and live streams because it's a one-stop shop for every sound sculpting tool you can dream up and plenty that you can't even imagine yet. Version 1.2 has added 5 new filters, and my favorite of which are Time Warp, which is like granular, tempo-based, glitchy beat slicer effect. BarberPole, which is a flanger that you can set up so that it goes infinitely, creating shepherd tones. And the Fibonacci Chorus, which is a really dense chorus that never actually loops, so it's based off of the golden ratio, and it sounds unlike anything I've ever heard before. There's an affiliate link in the description, and so if you buy FilterVerse through that link, I get a small percentage back, which really helps make this channel possible. Seriously, if you haven't checked out FilterVerse, you need to. It is an incredible playground for sound design, and it's completely changed the way I go about making music. Next up, my friends over at GForce Software are having an incredible Black Friday sale. I'm going to give you some examples. Base Station is 50% off, so it's only $65 right now. Halogen FM is actually 54% off right now. It's only $39.99. And it's the only FM synthesizer that I'm aware of that's made FM synthesis easy to program. I also made some of the presets for it. It's an incredible product. Don't miss this 54% off sale. We've got Mini Monster 2, their emulation of the Mini Moog. We've got Imposker 3. We've got all of the Oberheim ones. So that's TVS Pro, OB1, DMX, OBX, OBE. Those are all 50% off. They also launched V2 of their Ultimate Bundle. So that's all the plugins they make plus all the preset packs they have. It's usually over $1,000 for that. And right now it's only £599. And same thing, their analog series is all of their analog synth plugins, and that's usually £667, and right now it's only $299. GForce makes the most satisfying analog sounding filters out there, and I can't think of any other plugins that really capture the magic of a vintage synthesizer quite like GForce can. So please use the link in the description and go get yourself some of that goodness. And I can't remember if I said it or not, but their Black Friday deal goes to December 2nd. I would be remiss if I didn't talk about my friends over at Novation. They're running an awesome Black Friday sale all the way to December 10th. The deal's going to encompass their launch pads, their launch keys, their circuit products, but especially I'm excited that they're going to be running great Black Friday deals on their synths like Summit, Peak, Mini Nova, and Base Station 2. So if you're interested in getting a synthesizer from Novation, now is the time, and I'm going to put links in the description of this video to the best deals that I can find. Next up, let's talk about Softube. So Softube is running some sick deals up to 75% off right now. And they change up the deals week to week. There's going to be a separate deal on Black Friday and then a separate deal on Cyber Week. And you can get an additional 15 on top of those deals by using the code Black Friday Extra 15. That's all caps, no spaces, and the 15 is the numbers 1 and 5, not spelled out. So that's how you can get an additional 15 on top of their already crazy Black Friday sale deals. So at the time of recording, they have their Model 80 Prophet 5 emulation, which is usually $159, and it's on sale for $39. And like I said, you can use that discount code to get an additional 15% off on top of that sale. Softube makes incredible emulations, and if you're a fan of what they're doing, now is the time to strike. Arturia's Black Friday sale is an open secret at this point. It's 50% off V Collection 11, which is all 45 of their instrument products, and 50% off FX Collection 5, which is all of their effects products. I've bought V Collection myself, and it's awesome. It's got a lot of incredible synthesizers, like an emulation of the Matrix 12 behind me, as well as the Jupiter 8, the Emulator 2. Basically, all of the famous vintage synthesizers are in here, and their effects collection's really great as well. So if you've been waiting or been thinking about getting the V Collection bundle, now is the time to get it. And finally, Korg Collection 6, which is their bundle of all of their software, is currently $100 off. It's normally $399, and right now you can get it for $299. The most recent update to the collections added Trinity, which is one of their most famous vintage digital synthesizers, and the PS3300, which is their rarest and most expensive analog synth they ever made. There were only about 30 to 50 original PS3300s ever made, so it's really incredible to be able to get a synth plugin based off of such a rare and legendary synthesizer. I love the Korg Collection. I think their older analog emulations of, say, the Poly 6 or the Monopoly aren't quite as good as the other companies I've mentioned in this video, but their vintage digital plugins are impeccable. So like WaveStation, M1, Triton, they all sound pretty much identical to the vintage gear, and they're so much more flexible. They come with all of the additional sound cards that you could get from back in the day. They're all built in, which makes it so much more convenient than buying the vintage hardware and trying to program it yourself. So $299, I think that's a super deal, and I really love that you could get these sounds from Korg. I'm Vulture Culture, and I'm always trying to make sure you spend your synthesizer money wisely. And if you love vintage synths as much as I do, but you don't want to spend an arm and a leg, here's a video where I found 20 vintage synthesizers that are incredible at under $500 with shipping. And if you haven't yet, please subscribe to the channel. I've got a Best Synths of the Year video coming out soon. Continue to be excellent, guys, and I will see you there.